Hey everyone, I'm in my backyard making a yoga video for you that you can do any time of day. So in the morning if you want to wake up your body, or any other time of day if you just want to stretch it out, move, and feel good in your body. So I really hope you enjoy, and let's get started.
Starting in a comfortable seated position, we'll begin by inhaling through the nose, shoulders come up, exhale through the nose, release. Again, inhale, shoulders up, exhale, deeply release. Inhale again, filling the belly, exhale, releasing them down, and taking the right ear to the right shoulder, feeling that stretch, and then slowly rolling it over to the opposite side, coming back up to center. This time taking the left ear to the left shoulder, stretching out the side of the neck and rolling it over to the other side. Coming back up to center, we'll inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left arm comes down, right arm reaches up, hips stay grounded, shoulders stay stacked, feeling that side body stretch. And inhale, coming back up, and exhale over to the other side. Left arm reaches up, stretching that left side body. Still inhaling and exhaling deeply through the nose. And exhale back down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, you're going to take one arm behind you and the other arm to the opposite knee, looking over that back shoulder, really twisting through that long straight spine here. Shoulders stay down. Breathing through here. Inhale, arms reach back up. Exhale, taking it over to the other side, staying nice and tall and lifted through the spine and the crown of the head. Breathing through that deep belly twist. Inhale, the arms come back up. Exhale, release them down. From here, we're moving into all fours for cat-cow. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, arching the back, tailbone up to the sky. Exhale, tailbone tucks, chin tucks towards the chest. Inhale, looking up, opening the shoulders. Exhale, rounding. And then coming into side plank, coming onto the right arm and the right knee. Left arm reaches up towards the sky. And releasing back down, coming onto the opposite hand and knee here. Other leg reaches out to the side as the arm reaches up, feeling that stretch through the side body. And exhale, release, coming back down to all fours, taking the hands slightly forward, tucking the toes, lifting the hips up into downward facing dog. So really spreading wide through the hands here, pressing the hands down, walking out, bending one knee and then the other. Really long, flat back here. Looking up to the top of the mat as you slowly walk the feet towards the hands, keeping the knees as bent as you need to here. Grabbing opposite elbows if that feels good, just releasing the low back. Maybe shaking the head no or yes to release any tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. Release the hands and slowly roll the spine all the way up to stand. Dropping those shoulders down the back. Inhale, reach the arms up, looking up if that feels good. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center, really pressing them. Inhale, reaching the arms up. Exhale, folding back down, hinging from the hips. Inhale, lift halfway, hands come to shins, flat back. Exhale, releasing back over those legs. Inhale, taking the arms up, looking up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching them back up. Exhale, folding over the legs again. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, folding back down. One more time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, folding all the way back down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins or keep them on the ground. Exhale, release back down. This time you're stepping your feet back into downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up and step it through into a low lunge, dropping that back knee down. Keeping the left hand planted, right arm reaches up as you look up, feeling that twist and stretch. Exhale, release that hand back down and coming up with the hands, really holding the belly in tight. Inhale here. Exhale, release those hands down, taking the hips back as you flex the right toes up, stretching through that right leg, that hamstring. So the goal here is to keep the back flat. We're not trying to round. Coming back up onto that right foot and stepping it back into downward facing dog. Coming into the other side, left leg reaches up. Exhale, drop it through and taking that back knee down. Inhale, the left arm comes up as you look up, twisting through the spine. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, arms come up, really strengthening through the legs here. Feeling that stretch in that right hip flexor. And exhale, release the hands down as you take the hips back and stretch the leg. Toes are flexed here. Feeling that stretch through the hamstring. Breathing through it. And coming back up onto that foot. Hands plant as you step the foot back and down into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step it through, keeping the knee off the ground this time. Inhale, coming up to a standing lunge. As you exhale, now drop that back heel down. Open the hips and shoulders up to the side, warrior two. Left hand drops down onto the leg. Right arm reaches up, peaceful warrior. As you exhale, right forearm comes to the right knee. And take the left hand over above the head. Beautiful side body stretch. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, windmill the arms down, stepping the back leg up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back over. As you inhale, drop the hips, lift the arms, coming into chair pose. Dropping those shoulders away from the ears, really sinking the hips down to strengthen through the legs. And exhale, release back over the legs. Inhale as you lengthen the spine. Exhale, down to fold, stepping back into downward facing dog. And we'll take it to the opposite side. Inhale, left leg reaches. Exhale, step the foot through between the hands. Inhale, arms up into a high lunge. Taking a breath here. And then dropping the back heel down, opening the hips up into warrior two. Looking over those left fingertips. Right hand drops down, left arm reaches up, peaceful warrior. Beautiful side body stretch. Inhale, and then left arm to the knee, right arm reaches up. Inhale, back to warrior two. Exhale, windmilling the arms down. And again, stepping the right foot back to meet the left. Dropping the hips, lifting the arms as you inhale into chair pose. Taking a few breaths here, keeping those shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, release. And then slowly rolling the spine up from here, dropping those shoulders down. And then moving into our tree pose. So really planting through that left leg. Right foot can come to the knee, the calf, or all the way up above the knee, giving it some assistance if you need. So really focusing on one gaze point. You can take the hands wherever is comfortable for you, but just breathe and focus here. Drawing the belly button in towards the spine, finding your balance. You can take the arms to the side or up if that feels good. Breathing here. And then when you're ready, just releasing the hands and leg, shaking it out as we get ready for the other side. Right foot plants, left foot comes to the ankle, calf, or above the knee. Finding where it's comfortable to have your hands. Really pressing down with that big toe, drawing the belly in for stability. Keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, and moving the hands if that feels good, or keeping them wherever you like. Keep breathing through here. And when you're ready, go ahead and slowly release, shaking it out. We're going to bring the feet really wide, bringing the hands to the hips, arching the back, looking up, opening the chest. Exhale, fold down, taking the hands out onto the ankles if that's comfortable, or higher if you need. And just feeling that stretch through the legs, through the hips, really releasing the head, neck, and shoulders here. Breathing through the legs, breathing through that stretch in the back body, taking the hands down towards the ground, keeping one arm planted, the opposite arm reaches up, finding a really flat back as you look up, if that feels good for the neck. Inhale here. And exhale, release that arm down, bringing it to the center as you inhale, reach the opposite arm up, looking up, feeling that stretch through the spine and through that other leg. You'll feel stretch on the inside. Exhale, release it down. Bringing the hands back to the hips, press to the feet as you roll the spine all the way up. Release those shoulders down. And coming back to step at the top of our mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold down over the legs, planting the hands and stepping the feet back into downward facing dog. Walking out the feet here, and then dropping down the knees. Big toes come together, knees are wide. Release the hips back into child's pose as the arms reach out long. Forehead plants to the ground, and just breathing through here. This is a beautiful resting pose. So letting your body relax and release, finding your breath again. Slowly start to come back up. And we're going to come to seated again. So just any comfortable seated position. You're going to bring one leg in front of the other. If your knees are up high, that's totally fine. And if it feels good, just walk the hands out in front of you. This should feel like a really great stretch through the outside of the hip for the leg that's in front. So again, keeping the back flat and just breathing through to the outside of that hip. Slowly bringing it back up and just switching the legs, taking it to the opposite side. The hips stay grounded and folding forward, bringing the hands in front of you if that feels good. It'll just give you a bit of a deeper stretch. Wherever you are, continue your deep belly breath. And gently take it back up. We're just going to end by placing one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly, and just feeling that breath move through the body. Closing your eyes if that feels good. Just allowing you to feel your breath move through your body. Maybe sending some gratitude to yourself, giving yourself a bit of time today to move and breathe. Finding time for just a little bit more stillness here. So releasing any thoughts that might be coming up. Focusing on your breath. Slowly, when you're ready, inhale. Last time, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bowing the head in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me.